It gives me great pleasure at this time to introduce to you the Chair of Communication Studies and Debate, Dr. Gary Rybold.
Wow, there were so many out there, and now I'm playing to a half crowd. This is like when I was in drama, you know, I get like 4 people to show up. I want you to remember one thing about my presentation today, and that one thing is we are going to make it so easy for you to be a student at Irvine Valley College. Life is so difficult, life is just so many barriers at you, but Irvine Valley College is going to have a unique way to make sure that you are going to have a great experience here. So just welcome to our campus. In fact, our campus has been here, we opened it in 1985. We were part of Saddleback at that time, and then they created our own campus here, so we're actually 25 years old as Irvine Valley College. Now we're classified as a large school. We started off with only 6,000 students. There are 14,000 students who go here either part-time or full-time. So this is a fairly large campus, and as you can see, we're going to be growing. We're recognized as one of the models for how to do a community college among the other 112. Why do I say that? Well, we have a transfer rate which is unparalleled to any other school in Orange County. We have the #1 transfer rate. So if you're looking to go to a 4-year school, Irvine Valley College will give you a better chance than anything else in Orange County. There are only one other school in the entire state that beats us. We are #2 as far as transfer rates are concerned. We try to make sure our students are going to progress. We also have not only transfers that are practically guaranteed in certain regards to UCLA and other UC systems and the Cal State systems, but we have a variety of other schools that recruit our students. Currently, I'm one of the debate coaches here. We have Concordia up the hill who's trying to recruit 2 of our debate students, and they offered them $6,000 in scholarships each if they would come and debate for them. But we have people transferring everywhere, USC, Stanford, Cornell, Johns Hopkins. So we're known as one of those schools that you can get the basic requirements out of the way very inexpensively and then go into a really good 4-year school. Our faculty, we think our faculties are great. If you go into our library, we have 2 huge cases that are covered full of the books that our faculty have written. So we have several authors that are there, scientists, web designers, entrepreneurs. As I mentioned, we have a speech and debate team here. We are ranked #1 in the country right now among all community colleges. It's our 3rd year in a row to be the national champions. We're ranked #5 on the list as far as 2- and 4-year schools. Incidentally, that list has #18 as Berkeley. So we're actually doing better than Berkeley is doing right now. Our team, they threw a photo in here. Our team is huge. At one tournament, we had 48 debaters competing. The average team in Southern California has 8 debaters competing for them. So we have 7 coaches, dedicated facilities, but you're going to find that almost all of our staff and our faculty have the same type of advantage. Our staff is dedicated to trying to make sure that you're going to reach your potential, and you're going to have an opportunity to meet many of them today. If you have a goal of getting an associate degree, an AA, which is beneficial and can be worth at least $150,000 in extra pay over your lifetime, we have 60 different associate programs. All our programs are tied into Cal State Fullerton or Cal State Long Beach, that if you meet the requirements here, they will guarantee to accept those units when you go there. So you don't have to repeat your courses over again. But we also have certificate programs. We're now expanding into other areas to make sure that when people get out of this school, they can get into a job, which is the reason why you should be going to Irvine Valley College. Some of those programs, not just biology, chemistry, English, and history that we see, but we're now doing more with Cisco security systems. They're talking about making sure that they get more into the forensic side of cyber warfare. There's recycling, resource management. We have a fine paralegal studies, accounting, entrepreneurship. The list goes on and on. So if you have an interest in something, you'll not only be able to find the classes to teach you, you'll also find a certificate at the end, and we're now finding out that's what employers are looking for more than anything else. Have you taken the classes that are aimed specifically at them? Our application enrollment process, I've told you we're trying to make it really easy we know that you're going to have trouble. I like working with community college students because I believe that you're in the process of reinventing yourself. Whatever happened in high school, when you leave that high school, you get to set something brand new for yourself when you come to a university or to a college. We know it's tough, so we're going to make it easier than any other school out there. Our process starts with the Freshman Advantage program. Now, if you haven't had this explained to you, what it basically means is that you get to jump the line and be able to pick classes with a priority basis in that first semester. Usually freshmen are on the bottom of the line, so all of the good classes are already gone. So you can take advantage of this to make sure you can start off with the best possible schedule that fits your needs. So that program, with a Fast Friday program, is designed to make sure you're going to get an early registration and get all the classes, so when you get done with that first semester, you can say, I'm already on track. We do want you to complete some steps. The first one is done online. All you have to do is go to the IVC website and sign up to become one of our students, and we will give you a student ID over the internet. You don't have to worry about coming into the campus. Number 2, complete an online orientation. You could do this at 2 o'clock in the morning in your pajamas and be able to still get the orientation. So you don't even have to come to campus. The first 2 easy steps you can do immediately. You could just start that when you go home today. The third one is you do have to set an appointment. The appointment means that we have to give a testing, so we put you into the proper level class. You're going to find out what your level for math is or writing, because you're going to be placed into those classes based on that. So you have to at least set the appointment by the deadline. And then, of course, you should schedule an appointment with a counselor. Counselors, free counseling that they can tell you what to do. We actually have different ways. You could do an online appointment with them. You could do a group advisement. You can get a one-on-one appointment. I recommend that you try to get a hold of a counselor as soon as you get to this process, because they know the ins and outs of getting you into the classes that will make you successful. Here's the deal. Complete these 4 steps by May 15th, and we'll guarantee these steps on matriculation, we will guarantee that you'll get a priority registration time, which means you get first pick of all the classes, not last pick. So what I'm saying to you is, we will make it easy, but you have to take the first step. That means you should go online and register. You should make sure to get the appointments. You should do all of the things that you need to do up front. And if you've forgotten anything that I said, the information packet is in that white bag that we gave you. Do that, and you'll have a nice step in front of the line. We think that this is the best deal that we could ever make for freshmen. You should take advantage of it. All right. Other departments of interest we want to tell you about is the Career and Job Placement Center. We have a group of people who are dedicated just to help you get a job. So what they try to do is review your cover letters to make sure that you're looking like an intelligent person and that you can write a good resume, that you can prepare for interviews. They'll even help you with job assistance of students who need jobs here on the campus or away from the campus. That comes to perhaps the most important for some of you, and that is financial aid. Any guess how much money that we got for students this last year through our financial aid office? Any guess? 100,000, 300,000? $8 million of financial aid came through our office there. So we have a staff of financial advisors. Their only job is to get you money, and they can do it with outright fee waivers. We have grants. I myself actually have 2 work-study people that make money just by coming in and doing some light paperwork with us. Of course, we have scholarships and the loan programs. All of that can work there. But once again, this is not the easy part. And it's not the easy part because it's not Irvine Valley's fault, but the federal government has a document that I think is this thick. No, it's probably a little, okay. The FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid, is a nightmare to fill out. You have to sit down with your parents. It's probably going to take you a couple of hours. We have to find out financial information. It's required by the federal government to do this. But once you're done, you could probably figure out that you might be making a couple of $1,000s an hour for all the effort that you put into it. So the financial aid counselors are available. They'll help you. They review the qualifications, but you have to take that first step and fill out the FAFSA. And that's going to be on any campus. So once you've filled it out, you have your FAFSA filed. Okay. Other programs of interest, we have a great honors program here that allows students to actually get a guarantee into UCLA, which I just think is amazing. The #1 applied to school in the world, and we have so many of our honors people that go straight from here into UCLA. We have other programs such as Phi Theta Kappa or Psi Beta with psychology that are honor programs. We have an athletic program if you have any interest in sports, 13 athletic teams. Our women's golfers have been the state champion the last 2 out of the 3 years. We dominate in women's badminton as well. So we're constantly looking for new talent. I'm going to end off here with the Health and Wellness Center. If you have issues, we have a health and wellness center here which provide confidential services, both physical and mental health services. We have no cost for doctors, counseling, nurse appointments, over-the-counter medications, and if you need something more than that, such as testing or prescription medicine, even a flu vaccine, they're very, very low cost on the campus. So we're trying to make our campus holistic for you so that you can have so many different opportunities. It's all about success. So there's a handout for everything that I've talked about that's in those white bags that we gave you if you have any questions whatsoever. We want to answer your questions. When we leave here, let me just explain. When we go out, of course, there's an in-and-out truck that's got a line that's a mile long. Okay, it's going to be there. They're going to be there. But there are booths for everything that I've talked about, plus every academic program. If you're interested in drama, if you're interested in engineering, if you're interested in the accounting, they've got somebody there who can answer all of your questions. Tour these booths. Don't, just take time to talk to everybody along the way. Find out what's going on. There's music, and they have drawing tickets, so they give you a raffle prize. Pick up some of those along the way. But the thing I want to stress with you, we are going to make it so easy for you to be an Irvine Valley College student. We're going to make it so you get the classes that you need so that you can transfer and we can add to our percentage and be another year of being #1 in Orange County, and you're going to be the class that's going to do it for us. So thank you so much. We'll have to out here and there's Bruce for you.